Muted again. There we go. Should be able to hear me now. Don't know if you can. Yep, yep. Yes, you can. Good evening, Chris. First weekend of a new year. Has anybody done anything exciting? I'll tell you what I've done today. I'm having a lot of trouble sleeping at the moment. I really am. And I was up at 6 o'clock this morning, and by 10:30, I'm absolutely knackered. So I went back to bed, and 3 hours later, I got Mrs. PJ calls upstairs seeing if I'm still alive. So yeah, it it was a bit of a shocker, but I did enjoy my siesta. Yes, everything's okay, mate. I don't know about you. I hope it's the same for you. Happy New Year, Chris. I hope you're having a good one. Uh, I've just seen the comment a bit further down. You're all right. That's what I'm laughing at, mate. Uh, a very good evening to you, Carl. I don't know. It's like, I think it's first time I've, what is it, 8 o'clock? I think it's probably the first time I've done one at this time on a Sunday. Well, at least for a long while anyway. So I thought I'd just give it a try. I was sat doing notes, except picking my nose and scratching my bum. So I thought I'd just get online and see who's on. Uh, I crashed my drone into a tree, lol. Yes. And that's what I did the other day doing a live stream. I live streamed it straight into a tree. How did you crash into a tree? Eh? These small branches, they're buggers, aren't they? You can't see them. I am too. I wake up at 3 a.m. every day. It's hard to stay awake. I tell you what I do sometimes. I might get up at half 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, come downstairs, have a cup of coffee, have 3/4 of an hour or an hour downstairs, and then go and call back in my pit. And I find that's the best way. And then I sleep right through to the morning then. So, you know, it's it's the easiest way for me to do things. It's not bad so far. Good. I'm glad. Uh, Mind you, we're only on what date we're on? We're only 4 days in, mate. It'd be a bit of a shitter if it were bad already, wouldn't it? I don't know. Happy New Year, Chris. I hope you're taking it steady, like I am. Not. Anyway, I'm going out. A bit of news. I'm going out videoing tomorrow, and I have a camera person going with me. Yes, I do. And I've got a camera person who's going to operate the camera for me. I bet you can't guess who it is. I'll give you a clue. She lives with me, uh, and I'm married to her. Yeah, so yeah, she's coming with me tomorrow, and she's going to help me. I'm not telling you where we're going, but we're just going somewhere a little different. So I mean, I can do it on my own, but with having a camera person with me, it will just make the video a little bit more, how can I put it? More cinematic. Let's call it cinematic, shall we? I don't know. 15 mile per hour winds too much for my Mini Pro 4? No, never, never, ever. Are you and DJ going to any more audits together? We will be eventually, not at the moment. DJ is absolutely pulled out with work. So, you know, It's, I mean, I can make it any time, you know, being an old fart and retired. So I don't have much of a problem. But DJ is exceptionally busy, especially after the Christmas and the New Year. But we will be going out together. Don't know when, don't know where, don't know when, but we will be going out together sometime. I've no idea. Thank you for making your entertainment videos and DJ audits. I love watching you guys. Both you guys inspire me. Has anybody seen today's video? Um, those people I went to see at the cherry blossom place are absolutely fantastic. The woman in the car that had got a pet skunk that bit her. Ah, dear me. You do come across some people while you're doing this, you know. I mean, don't get me wrong, very nice people. And I've heard that skunks can make a very nice pet. She says it's like having a cat, but you know, it's one that can defend itself. It squirts horrible shitty stuff at you. But I used to have ferrets, and ferrets are members of the skunk family, and they can pen and ink. They can be really, really bad at times. So there you go. Hi PJ, can you give a shout out to my son James? Hiya James, how are you doing? Hope you've had a good Christmas and a good and happy New Year. And you got everything that you wanted for Christmas. And if you don't, have a word with your dad. I'm sure he'll get it for you. Go on, Dad. Be a devil. Get him what he wants. I don't know how old he is, but you know, he wants a new bike. Give him a new bike. If he's a bit older and he wants a car, buy him a car. Go on. Oh dear me. Aha. It was very dark, and yes, it was the tip top of the trees with no leaves on it. Bastard branches. Honestly, mate. When it's dark, especially, keep away from trees. I did mine when it was tracking me, and I couldn't figure out why it kept going up in the air, and I'd got the settings wrong, and it went up in the air straight into a tree. And there were just some little twigs, and that's all it was. The only damage it did was it damaged one of the props, so I had to put some new props on, or just one new prop anyway. And other than that, it seems to be working fine. But I went out, well, when was it? Oh, Friday, and I did this video, and it's the first time I've taken the Air 3S out and flown it over buildings and industrial estates like, you know, like you can with the Mini. And I got some fantastic footage, but all it is drone footage, and I don't know whether to upload it or not. I think I might. It's just drone footage. But this place I went to was absolutely phenomenal. I've got hiccups now. So, uh, MCS Free Canadian. Oh, are you in Canada, mate? Um, if you are, it's probably bloody cold there. My daughter up in Durham says they've had snow there. We haven't had any snow, but it's been cold. Apparently, it's -1 at the moment, and it's going to be -4 tomorrow. For all you people that deal in Fahrenheit, I've no idea. But that's Celsius anyway. So, yes, it's not very warm at the moment. So, there you go. Happy New Year, Sam. How are you? I missed the new drone laws. Can you summarize, please? Yes. Basically, you can fly an Air 3S which is a lot bigger than a Mini 3, Mini 4, Mini 5, where where you used to be able to fly a Mini 3, Mini 4, Mini 5 So, you know, with a sub 250-gram drone, you could fly it anywhere, basically, except for airports and over the top of prisons and one or two restricted sites. Um, but you couldn't do that with anything over 250 grams. Now you can, anything up to 900 grams, which includes my Air 3S, you can fly it just like a sub 250-gram drone. So that's great. So I've got a bigger drone that's a lot better in the wind, a lot better camera. The only thing is it's a bit heavier and bulkier to carry around. The batteries are probably twice the size. Um, the drone's 50% bigger. Um, so that's the downside. But the upside is, like I say, you know, longer battery life, better in the wind, better camera. So yeah, it's a for me it's a positive and a positive. So there you go. So yeah, that's about it basically. Oh, and you've got to have a green flashing light on. I think it's flashing light. Yeah, I think it's a green flashing light. It's definitely green light if you're flying at night. Now, this apparently isn't so that other aircraft can see you. It's so that anybody on the ground can actually see the drone flying around, and that's the only reason, allegedly. Now, this is what I've been told. Now, whether this is true or whether it's all bollocks, I don't know. But there you go. That's basically it. So you can do with an Air 3S what you only used to be able to do with a DJI Mini. There you go. If that helps. Hi, PJ and chat. Hi, Derek. The Dragon. Oh, I like the car. What is it? Is it a Morgan? Looks a bit like a Morgan. Yeah, it's not a Caterham 7. So there you go. Mrs. PJ, yes, Mrs. PJ is going to be my camera person tomorrow. I nearly said cameraman, and she's definitely not a man. Not unless men can now give birth. I mean, I know we're all woke and everything, but yeah, she's had 3 kids, so yeah, definitely a Mrs. PJ or a camera woman or a camera person, whichever way you want to put it, not a cameraman. Swindon lol, come on, there you go. DJ stopped it channel for a few weeks. It did on Facebook because there was some kind of um, software problem, and it bugged his channel up. And it took him quite a while to sort it so he could get back on. And then occasionally he does have to stop because he's got a business to run, and running the business, unfortunately for people that like to watch his videos on YouTube, is more important than YouTube for him. So there you go. But yeah. Do you still get people thinking you can't film their commercial premises? Mate, that's what my channel's built on. That is what it's built on. People turning around and saying, you can't video here, it's private property. All the time, mate, all the time. Yeah, not every place I go to, people are starting to learn a little bit now, but yeah, it is fairly regular. Is it snowing up where you are? No, it's not snowing here. Not snowing here, mate. But it is bloody cold. And I mean really, really cold. I went out and put some rubbish in bin earlier, and we nipped to the shop to get a bit of shopping. Went to Sainsbury's to get a bit of shopping, and I saw a monkey walking around with a pair of balls in his hand looking for a welder. He was a brass monkey walking around with a couple of balls in his hand looking for a welder, mate. I tell you, that's how bloody cold it is. Ah, dear. Danny Malin needs to sue his cameraman. I don't know. I've no idea what you're on about, Carl. My mate who worked at Wolfcrank Cranes by the M6 says hello. Oh, I've done a Wolfcrank Cranes before. The one just north of Sheffield there on the M1. I'm sure it was Wolfcrank. Yeah, they've got some fantastic stuff there. Really have. I might go back and have another look actually. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Happy New Year. When are you coming to uh, Lee, Greater Manchester from a fellow retired fart? You missed the old bit, retired old fart or old retired fart, whichever way you want to put it, mate. Um, I will be there this year. I haven't got a time scale on anything at the moment, other than the next 2 or 3 days. I've not made any plans. I've got to have this operation on my eye where they're going to put stint in my eye. So I just don't know. I've no idea. I don't know what's involved. They've told me that it's local anaesthetic. I'm in and out in a day, but then I don't know if I'll be able to drive or not for a couple of weeks. And then it's about 6 weeks where I've got to go every couple of weeks just to check, make sure that everything's all right after the operation. So at the moment, I can't make any hard and fast plans. The only thing is taking Mrs. PJ away for a couple of days um, on the last weekend of this month. We're going down to the funny farm. Or is it her taking me? I don't know. No, we're going to go and stop somewhere a little bit special for a couple of nights. She's worked really, really hard over Christmas. In fact, she's worked that bloody hard. She's still recovering at the moment. What with 18 people for Christmas dinner, we've had people here more or less every day since Christmas Eve. Um, I mean, even last night she was babysitting until gone 10 o'clock. So yeah, she's absolutely knick-knack paddywhacked, and she's spagged on the sofa at the moment watching a bit of telly, looking absolutely exhausted. So we're going to go away for a couple of days and chill. There you go. Where am I? Oh yeah, my son loves watching you and DJ. He has said his first words in 15 years. What did he say? Get back to work. Get back to work. Oh dear. I don't know. Why haven't he spoke for 15 years? Um, uh, yeah, uh, uh, I don't know what to say, mate. I really don't. Sometimes you say you're talking out of the dread room. Why is it called the dread room? Hang on a minute. I'm taking out taking out the dread room. Yeah, hang on. So there you go. Look, what do you think they are? And it's not only that, some people dread it. They dread it going over the top. You can't do this, you can't do that. What happens if it falls out the sky? It's not going to fall out the sky. So it's called the dread drone for two reasons. One, because I've got dreads, and two, because people get quite upset about it and they dread seeing it going out and over the top. So yeah, when I go out now, I don't take one dread drone, I take three. I take my Air 3S, my Mini 5, and my Neo 2. So there you go. Triple jeopardy. Oh dear. Same here, mine fell about 9 meters down low, but only damaged with props. Yeah, you've got to give it a good check when you when it has a crash into everything. I'm lucky. Gimbal was all right, camera was all right, everything else seems to work. It had just got a split in one of the props, about half a centimetre big. So I just swapped the prop out, and that was it. So no snow yet in Mansfield, UK. Yet it's really cold. Yeah, because you're just down the road from me, mate. I'm only in Worksop, so you're only about, what, as the crow flies, about 15 mile away. Mind you, I said that, as the crow flies, uh, when if I go up to what used to be my dad's old house, I could see Sheffield from there. And we'd be cold with no snow, and you look at Sheffield and it's covered in snow. But it's quite a bit higher up than where we are. So, oh, hang on a minute. Up North Wales, Wrexham roads are closed due to snow. I feel for you, mate. I really do. Um, I mean, don't get me wrong. Snow looks nice, and it's nice when it first falls, providing you haven't got to go anywhere and you've got, a load of scran in your house and the electric don't go off and all that kind of malarkey. And it looks very pretty, I've got to admit it. It's just that when it turns to slush and it's slipping and sliding and you're falling all over the place. It's awful. I hate it when it turns to slush. I really do. But yeah, I feel for you. I feel for you. What's that? -4 in Scotland. Yeah, apparently, according to the weather in Bassetlaw tomorrow, it's going to be between 2 and -4. And Tuesday, it's gonna snow, according to this. So we'll see. And Wednesday, oh, it's going to be a bit warmer on Wednesday. There you go. So there you go. Yes, I do know that it's a lot colder in Scotland at the moment. I keep watching the weather forecasting on YouTube, and it comes up and gives you all the latest. It's a more comprehensive view than watching it on the telly that takes about 30 seconds. Yeah. Flyer ID test was not difficult, but need to read the drone code before doing it. Yeah, of course you do, mate. Yeah. The flyer ID test is a piece of piss, really. Just read it a couple of times and then go for it. That's it. Do you have a 4K? Could you do a side-by-side view of the Air 3S and 4K so I can see the size difference? Well, my Mini 5's 4K. They're both 4K, mate. Um, but yeah, um, in fact, the Mini 3 in fact, the Mini 2 that I had, that I originally had, that was 4K as well. Just the sensor was not as big as they are in the modern day drones. I believe in the Mini 5 and the Air 3S, it's a 1-inch sensor. So, yeah, there you go. Yes, a Morgan +4. I know my cars sometimes. Yeah, quite nice, those Morgans, aren't they? I'll tell you something, though. I've always been a Caterham Super 7 fan. I really have. And if it hadn't have been needing boot space and everything, when I bought the TTS, I would have bought myself a Caterham. I really would. I'd have probably be dead by now because I'd have bought one of the really, really fast ones. And the back end's all over the place if you put the power down too much. But yeah. But oh, what was it I was watching? Oh, it was Hamster off of Top Gear. He bought a Morgan, didn't he? And he did it. He did a couple of videos about it. Yeah. He bought a very expensive one, I believe. I love the Dilligaff shirt. You need to wear it on your site visits. Um, yeah. The only trouble is I do, but then I have a hoodie and then a coat over the top so you can't see it. But I could do with a Dilligaff hoodie. They do sell them on Amazon, so I am thinking about getting one. What's this? Why aren't the 4 lights at each corner not enough? They are enough, Steve. They are enough. So I'm led to believe anyway. And you can set it so that they come on and stay on. because at the moment they come on and they'll be flashing, but as soon as you start recording, they go off. But you can change the settings so that they stay on all the time, even when you're videoing. So there you go. Cold enough here these days. Are you going to be out next week in the minus whatever? Going to be out tomorrow. Both myself and Mrs. PJ, because Mrs. PJ is going to be my camera person. I did ask her today, and she said, "Yeah, sounds like a plan." So there you go. What was your best job? Being a dad and being a granddad. Best jobs ever in the world. Um, so yeah. Which one do I enjoy? I used to enjoy teaching. I really did. And I enjoy YouTubing. I love it. I love the interaction that I get with people. I love, you know, actually making the videos, editing the videos, and I love doing that's why I'm doing so many live streams at the moment, because I really enjoy doing them. And it's building a community, and it's I wish my phone would give, but I'll turn it on. It's building a community, and I notice that the same people are on time and time again, and then plus we get new people coming on as well. So yeah, it's something that I really enjoy doing, and it's not only that. I mean, if I didn't do this, what else would I do? Sit, watch telly, pick my nose and scratch my ass, and that's about it. It gives me something to do that I enjoy and I'm really interested in. So yeah, best job being a dad, being a granddad. I used to love teaching, I really did, but after so many years, it started to get a bit, you know. Um, but I love what I'm doing now. I really do. It's great. It's great. It's great talking to all you people um, and everything else. Now, I'll be honest, what I'm thinking about doing next Sunday is doing another live stream, but I'm going to put a link on to let people come on and have a chat and ask questions and things like that. Um, the only rules are that I'm going to limit everybody's time because I have done it in the past and people have carried on and on and on and on, and I can't get a word in edgeways. And I've had people try to get on to troll. So if you do want to come on, you need a camera. We need to see who you are. Like you can see who I am, and you're welcome to come on and ask questions and have a chat and everything else. So that's what I'm thinking about doing next Sunday. So I will put a post up, see if anybody's interested, and if they are, that's what we're going to do. So there you go. It's a shame that BP Visits has to stop. Such a nice person and good videos he did as well. I didn't know he'd stop, mate. Oh yeah, oh BP, he had one or two problems, didn't he? I think he was getting quite a bit of aggro. Danny Main equals rate my takeaway. Oh, does it? It makes me mad when people say you can't film, take photos, etc. How do you keep your cool, PJ? Because it's hard for me to hold my tongue. It does my head in. You see, I spent many years as a driving instructor and teaching people to drive all sorts of things from lorries and buses to heavy plant and all that kind of stuff. And basically, you've got to realise that sometimes the world is full of arseholes. And it's kind of like, um, I don't know, it's kind of to be honest, when they're kicking off, um, my mind's kind of going, ka-ching, ka-ching. Go on, kick off a bit more, mate. Ka-ching. Because when people kick off, I get a lot more people watch my videos and it earns me a lot more money. Now, don't get me wrong, I'd rather do a video like the one I put out today where I was talking to them two lads and we had a good like 10, 15 minutes banter and a real good laugh together. And I just love that. I love those kind of videos. But when I get the idiots coming along, unless they get, particularly violent, and then I make sure they get a good kick in the shins, or the nuts, depending whatever. I just think, yeah, all right, mate, you're making yourself look an absolute idiot, an absolute knob. I'm not going to bite because then that makes me look a knob as well. So you'll get on with it, make yourself look an idiot, and I'll reap the benefits. And when it goes on YouTube, you'll look at it and think to yourself, God, why did I do that? You know, I mean, it's like the hotel video I did. When the hotel staff were kicking off at me, I wonder what their gaffers thought if they actually saw the video, and what they said to him. Did they give him a hard time? And, you shouldn't have done that. You should have just like ignored him or just said, yeah, okay, and that's it, rather than kicking off like they did do. All they did was make themselves look silly. Yeah, it's just a matter of thinking to yourself, uh, you're the fool here, not me. You're making yourself look an idiot rather than me. Um, you're earning me a few extra quid. Get on with it. And that's the best way to look at it. Thank you, mate. Keep going, keep going. Keep making yourself look a right knob, and I'll reap the rewards. Thank you very much. And that's the best way to do it, mate. Just ignore them. Why do you like Egypt for your holidays? I don't know. Why do you like anything? You know, I realise that Egypt's a Marmite kind of thing. You either love it or you hate it. Um, I love I love the weather. Um, I like the people there. The majority of the people are absolutely brilliant. I mean, I know. When you're walking past the shops, you get the come in my shop and here, have a sniff of this. There were these perfume sticks, and I have handbags, and I have this and I have that. But I tend not to get so much of it now because I go that often. Everybody knows me. It's like, welcome back, or Bob Marley. Bob Marley was black. Well, actually, it was mixed race, and he's dead. So I'm definitely not Bob Marley. But yeah, it's a great place. The weather's fantastic. It's cheap, um, and I've got a lot of Egyptian friends out there. So yeah, it's good. I feel safe. I never feel threatened. There's not smackheads and druggies and stuff like that walking around. You don't see people uh, living on the streets and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I mean, all right, it's third world. I know it's third world to a certain extent. In fact, it is. It's third world compared to the UK. But I just feel comfortable there, and that's it. And I love the weather, especially in January and February. So, uh, plus I've got a place there as well. That always helps, doesn't it? I thought it was strange not seeing any new videos of BP audits lately. It's a shame. Yeah, I know. He is autistic and has been non-verbal. His words were from above. Oh, brilliant, brilliant. That's more DJ than me, though, with the from above. What we need to teach him next is back to work. So that's what we need to teach him next. What's his name? And we'll give him a shout out, um, and I'll tell him to get back to work. And how old is he? But I mean, if he's been non-verbal for what did you say, 15 years? It's yeah, it's a long time. But at least he said something, even if it's from above. funny at that. Uh, I don't know. Uh, Good evening, Andrew. The Mini 4K. Yes, the Mini 4K. It's quite a good little drone. It's a cheap little drone, actually. And from I've never had a Mini 4K, but from what I've seen of it on YouTube and things like that, it looks like a cheap, good little drone. And if it's 4K, then you can't go wrong, can you? Happy New Year to you and Mrs. PJ. Thank you, Andrew. She's spagged on the sofa at the moment. She's absolutely knick-knack paddywhacked. I'm sure Ofgem work for the big six gas and electric companies. My smart meter was showing $1 43p. Do you mean £1 43p? That's before turning on my heating. I left it on for 20 minutes to warm up, and the price was £2.53. Grr. Mine's on all the time, mate. Well, I said that. It comes on in the morning about 7:30, goes off about 10 o'clock, and then comes back on about 5 o'clock till 10 o'clock at night. But, Mrs. PJ's hot stuff, which keeps the house warm. Mad at Hull today. Football called off 20 minutes before kick-off because the side of the pitch was frozen. 8 hours there and back for the Watford fans, and the dumbest of excuses for postponing. I can imagine I would have been really pissed and all if I'd travelled 8 hours there, to have the match cancelled. Not that I'm a football fan at all, because I'm not. But I understand, the 8 hours there to get cancelled, to have to drive 8 hours back. And it's not just the time, is it? I mean, you know, petrol's not cheap nowadays, is it? Or diesel or whatever your car's running on. It's not cheap, is it? And I'm sure if you've travelled from Watford area, you've stopped at services and had something to eat and a cup of coffee and something on the way up, and then perhaps a cup of coffee and something to eat when you've got to Hull, and then you've had to stop and on the way back. So it's cost you a lot of money to get up there and go back for, I don't know, a Greg's pasty. Yeah, I can imagine how pissed you'd be. I can really imagine. I'm not laughing because I think it's funny. It's like I can just imagine how pissed you'd be. Oh dear me. I passed my drone test. Just need to get a drone now. Well, you've done it the right way. You've passed the drone test first. So get yourself a drone. Get yourself a little Neo 2 to start with if you can't afford a Mini 5 or something. Get yourself a Neo 2, cracking little drone to learn on. Really is. That £4.53 all charges. Yeah. I've got solar panels on, and they've charged quite well. Even though it's been really cold today, it's charged quite well. And I've still got 26% on my battery. It's discharging, obviously, because it's dark now, right? But and the battery, I'll run the battery down to 10%, and then it stops, and I go back on the grid. But yeah, we've run off of solar from like 8:30 this morning, and so we've had like 13 hours. Well, I've had 13 hours out of solar today, so there you go. Hope DJ is okay, hasn't posted lately. He posted one Christmas Day, which was the last one, I believe. He did do a live with the drone where he flew over the top of Leicester, explaining that he's really busy at work and it will be the last video for about a week and a half. But yeah, he's okay. Spoke to him yesterday, Well, as I spoke to him, WhatsApp to each other, and yeah, he's fine. He's just absolutely pulled out with work. So, work, the curse of the drinking classes. So he's just pulled out with it. That's why he's not posted. But I spoke to him, and he will be going out with the camera. He's run out of videos to upload. He will be going out with the camera on Tuesday. So probably Wednesday or Thursday he'll have a new video up. We'll see. Happy. Local nutter with a picture of a chimpanzee. Absolutely fucking awesome, mate. Absolutely awesome. Happy New Year to you, mate. Uh, Happy New Year. Hiya, chat. Oh dear. Am I right thinking you could fly a sub 250 camera drone in residential area and closest to buildings than 50 meters? And if so, has this changed with the new rules? No. It used to be a sub 250-gram drone, obviously with a camera. You could fly it in residential, industrial areas, over towns, industrial estates, housing estates, wherever you wanted. As close as you liked to uninvolved people and buildings, taking into I've got hiccups, taking into account safety, um, and you weren't allowed to fly over crowds. And the CAA defined the crowd as where there's that many people that if anything does happen to the drone and it falls, it can't actually move out of the way. So somewhere I would think like a football ground or something like that. Other than that, you're kind of okay. So, excuse me a sec. So you're kind of okay. Well, the laws have changed now, so it's gone up from 250 grams to 900 grams. So if you've got an Air 3S or something like that, you can fly that exactly the same, which is brilliant. Hey, PJ, mate. Oh, okay. Yes, it is, John. Absolutely everything is super duper, mate. Is everything still working all right? Yeah. Oh, dear. When they kick off, they always say afterwards they have a bad experience with auditor. It was very distressing, etc. But it's them that's made that. It's like these people that said to me, you walk up and you stick your camera in somebody's face. No, I don't. I never ever walk up to anybody and stick my camera in the face. They walk up and stick the face in my camera and then say, don't video me. Well, it's off then. If you don't want me to video, you walk away, go away. But I never ever walk up and stick my camera in anybody's face. And the number of times that people have said in the comments, that's what I do. And it's all bollocks, mate. It really is. Oh, my coffee's nearly cold. I'm going to have a can in a minute. The usual Pepsi Max. His name is Ronak and he's 15. Okay, Ronak, there's only two things I'm going to say to you. And get back to work. So that's the next thing we're aiming for. Get back to work. And quite a few more from above. I don't know if it'll help, Sam, but we're trying, mate. We're trying. Good morning, PJ from Australia. I bet it's warmer in Australia than it is here at the moment, Harley. I'm telling you, it is brass monkey weather. Oh, here we go. Granddad jokes, dad jokes. Big fight in the local chippy tonight. Two fish got battered. I don't know. Which drone do you think's best for a first timer? Depends on how much money you've got and what you want to do. I mean, the Neo is the cheapest. That works like a normal drone. It has limitations in that it's not fantastic in the wind, um, and you have to use your phone as a controller. But it's certainly cheaper than splashing out on a Mini 5 or a Mini 4. Although, in saying that, I think Mini 4s are on offer at the moment. They've reduced the price of them. If you can afford a Mini 4 or a Mini 5, personally, that's what I'd go for. And then what you need to do is to go out in the sticks, well, not in the sticks, well away from the sticks, a big open space, a field or something like that, and just get used to flying it, well away from trees and buildings and everything else, and just get used to the controls. That's what I did, taking off, landing, flying around, going up, going down. Uh, One of the things I found difficult at first, until they put this new mapping thing in the bottom, was the orientation of where my drone was going. And it's like, hang on a minute, I'm supposed to be heading back towards myself, and according to this, I'm going away. Um, that was one of the most difficult things I found at first, for the first few weeks, or well, 2 or 3 weeks. But yeah, if you can afford a Mini 4 or a Mini 5, that's what I'd go for. If you want something dead cheap, dead simple to use, a Neo 2. You don't need to use it with a controller. You can just use it with your phone. You can control it with your hand, like direct it the magic wave, come closer, go further away, that kind of stuff. And yeah, it is a cracking little drone. It really is. So you've got to make your mind up what you want. How's your eye now? Just like before, mate. Except I'm waiting for this operation. They're going to put a stint in my eye because the pressure's building up. I've been through all the different drops I can have over the last 20 years, and the pressure is building up quite rapidly. So if I don't have this stint in my eye, in 6 months, 12 months, I could be blind in my right eye. My left eye's fine. I can see the balls on the net at 100 yards with my left eye. But with my right eye, it's going to be, I'm going to have problems with it unless they can do this operation. Now, they have told me that having this operation can blind me in the eye straight away. There's a slim chance. But if I don't have the operation, I'm going to go blind in it anyway. So I thought, fuck it, go on with it, get it done. And they're on about doing it in February. I've just had a letter through. Um, it came yesterday, that I'm at the hospital the first Monday in February. So there you go. We're going away for a couple of days, and the day after we come back, I'm up at the hospital. Now, whether they're doing the operation there and then, I don't know, but we'll soon find out. One way up to the. It's no use whittling about shit you can't do a note about. If you can't do a note about it, you can't do a note about it. So, you know, it's no use whittling about it, is it? Arsenal 6 points clear at the top now. Yeah, right. Who cares? Sorry, mate. Not into football. Dilly gaff, mate. Dilly gaff. Sorry, not into football. There you go. Have I made that pretty obvious? Uh, you should film the nightlife in Bolton. Has lots of good content. Um, I don't know what goes off there in Bolton. Anything exciting? Obviously it does. That Chester what? Chester Football Club. The world's full of football fanatics. I tell you, you go to Egypt, they are absolutely football mad, and they're all Liverpool fans. Because I can't remember his name now. That Egyptian player that plays for Liverpool. If they start talking about English football, which I'm totally not interested in, it's all about Liverpool. So there you go. Do you need insurance on your drone, even if you're not making money off the videos or putting them on YouTube? It's recommended. I would recommend insurance for your drone. Now, I've had this out before now. That's what you want. Join that. FPV UK. I think it's about 25 quid for the year. I think it's an extra tenner if you want the card. And you get £5 million worth of public liability insurance. You know, I mean, you can like be fetching your drone in to land and you go a bit wonky and crash into somebody's car that can cost you a shitload of money. So, you know, the insurance is always worth having. Thanks for your answer. I'm a little RC helicopter for a while. Thinking about a drone next. Apparently, drones are easier to fly. A lot easier to fly than RC helicopters. I had to go at that. Disappeared over the horizon. Um, I did it with somebody else, and he got like dual controls for it. I'm having to go, and the helicopter's disappearing. It's just I'll fetch it back, shall I? Yeah, mate. Oh dear me. We're all on camera in public anyway. CCTV, dash cam, ring doorbells, etc. I do love it though when people approach the camera and say, "Don't film me." Yeah, don't want filming, mate. Piss off. Thanks, PJ. I just made him smile at that. I don't care if he's smiling. Get back to work. You tell him, Sam. So PJ says, "Get back to work." Uh, yeah, where I work, it gets up to about 38 degrees today. Is expected to get to 43 degrees Celsius. Yes, and I know how hot that can be because I get that when I go to Egypt. So, dear. Can you give my daughter, Jessica Hammond from Basingstoke, a shout out, please? Well, Jessica Hammond from Basingstoke, I hope you've had a fantastic Christmas, a brilliant New Year, and you're looking forward to the rest of the year. I am. I'm just happy that I made another year. So have a nice time. Uh, I don't know if you're back at work or at school tomorrow, but whatever it is, work hard, play hard, and have a good time. Remember, life's for living. Yeah, don't be miserable, be happy. Do you think it's advisable to have a body camera on you? And if so, what do you recommend? Um, yeah, there's no arguing with a body camera, is there? Don't matter what it is, mate. You can buy a cheap GoPro style camera. Um, I use the DJI Action 5. Uh, I'm not bothering with the Action 6. I can't see the point in it for what I do. Um, you know, there's these people that go out and make all these videos with drones and cameras and stuff like that and they tell you how fantastic it is for this and how fantastic it is for that. But people like myself and DJ, oh, oh, my light's gone off. I wonder if my battery's gone dead. Oh, let me plug it in. I could have sworn her. There we go. Plug it back in. You can see my handsome face again now. People like myself and DJ, it's a working tool. Um, and I mean, everybody uses it as a tool of some kind. These people that go out and make all these cinematic videos and everything, it's a working tool. Um, but the way we use it is totally different to all those people. It really is. You know, it's like the difference between, I don't know, a nice little hand trowel doing a nice bit of gardening and a bloody great shovel. Um, You know, we're more like the big shovel, get in there, get the job done. Um, yeah, it's we just use them different to how a lot of people use their equipment, the cameras and the drones and stuff like that. I think I've got something like about 400 or 500 miles on my drones, on some of them. So there you go. Why do you land your drone on the road instead of on the footpath? I'm expecting the lorry to come round the corner and squish it. Well, there you go. Um, I land it on the road because it's quite a bit wider than the footpath. At the side of the footpath, you've normally got walls and fences, and the footpath's only so wide, you know. Um, I only land it on the road if it's a fairly quiet road, and I get it down to about 15 foot or 12 foot or whatever, usually, and have a good look round and make sure there's nothing coming, and then I lower it all the way down to the ground. Um, it's like I don't know, shooting at a target. If the target's that big, it's a lot harder to hit than a target that's that big, if you know what I mean. Um, but I do make sure that there's nothing coming and it's safe. Um, and if it's a fairly busy road, I'll try and get as far away from the road as I possibly can, and try and keep away from hedges and fences and lampposts and all that kind of stuff. So that's why basically I just don't, I have crashed my drone into a security camera once. That was my Mini 2 because it was quite tight and they didn't have the return to home stuff as the same as they have now. So there you go. Uh, Hiya Spitfire Callum, how are you doing? Mad Place Bolton, full of nutters. Everywhere's full of nutters, mate. Peter K, all right. I love Kevin Bloody Wilson's song Dillinger. A lot of people say that to me. A lot of people say that. I totally dislike football. I'd rather spend a day out on the boat fishing. I hate fishing. Fishing bores the shit out of me. It really does. Uh, Egyptians, oh yeah, that's his name, Mo Salah of Liverpool. I think he's the Egyptian team captain, isn't he? Egyptian football team captain, I'm not sure. So there you go. But yes, they love Liverpool. We'll just give you a shout out, Jessica. We'll just give you one. Jessica! Hi, PJs. Greetings from Northumberland. It's your eye specialist fixing you up with a pole shunt to aid the draining of fluid build-up. I don't know about I don't know if it's called a pole shunt, but I think they call it a stint, don't they? I'm not sure. Um, but yes, they've got to put a drain in to get rid of the fluid build-up. So there you go. Oh no, my missus hates it too when her batteries go. I've used HF radio yet. No, not for many, many years. I haven't, no. Ah, dear. If you could have any drone available, which would you personally like to fly? Depends what I'm doing. I must admit, I do love my Neo 2. It is awesome. It's fantastic. Uh, the only problem I have with it is when it's a bit windy. Uh, Mini 5, I love the Mini 5. It's portable, it's easy to use, and it's a cracking little drone, takes fantastic video. And my Air 3S, I love them all. My Air 3S is brilliant because it's a bit more durable in the wind. It's a lot better in the wind, longer flight time, and it's got a fantastic zoom on it. So yeah, six and a half dozen, mate. Six and a half a dozen. It depends what you're doing. What other hobby do you have if it's not fishing? Believe it or not, making videos. This I know a lot of people think that I do it for the money. I mean, yeah, I get paid for doing it. You know, YouTube pays me a bit and Facebook pays me a bit. But I do this because I enjoy it. I really do. I really enjoy what I do. Enjoy the live streams. I enjoy going out and doing the videoing and everything. Going and seeing new places, meeting some fantastic people and some knobheads. But yeah, this is what I do as a hobby. Uh, if you find a job that you love doing, you'll never work again. Now, don't get me wrong. Sometimes Mrs. PJ goes mad because I'm still editing videos at 11 o'clock at night. But yeah, I do enjoy what I do. Definitely don't enjoy fishing, mate. Me and you went fishing, I'd wait for you at pub. Or I'd be out with my drone filming somewhere. Egypt looks a lovely place, but the camels always look like they've got the hump. They certainly have, mate. Definitely got the hump. I think it's Jack Daniels time. You get into your Jack Daniels, mate. I'm going to have a tinny in a minute. It's called Pepsi Max. Yes, thumbs up to you, mate. Let me know what you think. I don't think much, mate. What's all this signal jamming in different places all about? It's illegal to jam drones in the UK, not unless you are like ministry or anything like that. So yeah. Um, Now then, I did have a look at who is it? The Lost Geordie. Is that you? Um, I've just been too busy to reply to the email. I will be replying probably tomorrow, but there you go. We'll sort it. That's too strong for me. What, Jack Daniels? I like a bit of rum and I like a bit of vodka. The drone video. All drone videos are good, mate. All drone videos are good. Completely agree about having a job you like doing. I'm a courier and love it apart from getting problems with my van. Honestly, mate, that job would drive me mad. It would drive me mad. Uh, on my page, thumbs up. Um, right, okay. Now, what I would say is that if I'm on the right person, your titles let you down, mate. You just put a company name down and that's it. You know, you might put X, uh, like Workshop Post Office. Nobody's interested in Workshop Post Office, or nobody's interested in such and such a railway station. You know, your thumbnails and your titles are the things that drag people in. And that's what you've got to do. You've got to change your thumbnails, get some decent thumbnails, get a decent title, something that's going to say, come and look what I've done, come and have a look at my video. You know, that's why my videos have titles that hopefully drag people in. I mean, today's video title is Cherry Blossom Skunks and what is it? Cherry Blossom Skunks and Laughter. You know, people are going to be going, what's he on about? If I just made the title Cherry Blossom Factory, people would go, yeah, you know. So there you go. I will get in touch with you, mate. I promise. I've just been absolutely crazy at the moment. I prefer sending drones over landscape. Some people like doing landscapes. Some people like doing landscapes. So do have you done the Egyptian dance like the TV program with Taint Half Hot Mum? No, definitely not. Uh, a good show again tonight. I've done my best, mate. I've done my best. I've been on for an hour. I'm going to bugger off, and I'm going to go and spend a bit of time with Mrs. PJ. You know, you never know. I might get lucky tonight. Might not know. But I find your interactions with people more interesting. Yeah, so do I, mate. No, not Jack Daniels, lol. Pepsi Max, that's the one for me. That's the one for me. Uh, I'm glad you like the videos, Lord Darren. Are you really a lord? Are you really, really? Last time I saw you, you were with that lass from Costa. Is that Costa Rica? I do the same rounds every day. I know all my customers, so it's easy. Until something goes wrong. I had my van stolen in September. Oh shit. I think it's your van, not a company van then. I don't know. Anyway, look, I've been on over an hour. I am going to bugger off. I'm going to go and sit with Mrs. PJ for a bit. And then I'm going to climb the wooden hill. Yes, it's good to see everybody in 2026. And I'm hoping I'm going to catch you all later. Can't promise when I'm going to do the next live stream because I'm going out tomorrow, video in. And it depends how long I'm out and how knackered I am when I get back. Got a camera person with me, Mrs. PJ. So when you see the video, you'll be able to tell me how good a camera person she is. Oh dear. Good night, Carl. He got it back 2 days later, posting on the local Facebook groups. Someone saw it and rang the police. All right. Right. You take care as well, Chris. And I'm going to end it there, mate. And I'll see you in the next one. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. Please share. Please subscribe. I'm going to leave my light on charge so it don't go off next time. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye, everybody. I'll see you soon. Yes, I'm going to do a live chat next weekend, I think. Bye, everybody. See you soon.